Hey guys, Adam here from DirectionTrader.com. Let's do today's market recap. Start off here with crude. Not a lot to talk about. We had inventories today. It was Wednesday, but we're still in this sideways range. So we're waiting on crude. Tell us what it wants to do. We thought we were going to test and break to the low side today, but it ended up getting another little bounce here into the afternoon. So still waiting on this little range to get broken, whether it's to the upside or to the downside. If we break to the downside, there's a ton of room for this thing to go ahead and drop. So still playing the waiting game. Stock index futures, on the other hand, are starting to break. We talked yesterday about these two different fibs. We have one fib that on the S&P that goes from the most recent low to high, pulled back. That pulled back 50% to the long side. And we also had this micro that went from the highs to the lows and pulled back. And at that point, we were looking at a 50% to the short side. And we're just wanting to wait and see which one of these would take charge. As of right now, the long side is winning. So with that being said, we would go ahead, as long as we get continuation, we would go ahead and take that away, and we would see further upside here on the stock index futures. Now you're seeing the S&P just barely break right now, but I am looking for further follow through going in until tomorrow. We're going to look at the other stock index futures. The Russell is the only one not breaking the previous day's high as of right now. So we will watch it really closely going into tomorrow. As long as we stay above today's high, I'll look for tomorrow to break today's high and so on and so forth and continue pushing to the upside. The NASDAQ already broke them highs. We're just looking for further follow through moving forward. As you see here, broke today's highs and then just started pushing higher, just looking for another retest of the all-time highs. Same thing here with the Dow. We just broke through them highs, just looking for further follow through going into tomorrow. Staying above the previous day's high is always key in getting that continuation moving higher, getting that momentum. They're great levels to use for intraday trading. And then we said the Russell is the only one that hasn't broken. So coming into tomorrow in the live trading room, the Russell, I will pay lots of attention to Monday's high. If we can get up, retest Monday's high and push through it, I'll be getting aggressive to the long side. But if the stock index futures are struggling, meaning like the S&P, the Dow, the NASDAQ, they're just kind of moping sideways, and we get a retest of Monday's high here on the Russell, I'll probably look to fade that and look to sell them highs and see if I can get a little profit off of a little bounce to the downside there off of Monday's high, since the Russell's really been the one struggling to push higher. So we are getting the break that we're looking for. I'm just looking for any signs of possible weakness where the market does not want to push higher. I'll look to fade the Russell. Other than that, I will be looking aggressively to the long side on the S&P from here on. So hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and email me, adam@directiontrader.com. If not, thanks for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Have a good afternoon.